Honorable members, estimates indicate that achieving Honorable members, estimates indicate honorable members.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for your greatest support. Now, fellow Kenyans, today William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, was having a state address, a State of the Nation address in Parliament. And this is the third time William Ruto is having the State of the Nation address in Parliament since he was elected in 2022. And, you know, I've watched that session, and after watching the session, you know, I've come into conclusion. There are a lot of things that I've concluded. Number one thing that we have to agree on is that we have the worst parliament ever. The current 13th parliament is the worst parliament that Kenya has ever had. Because, I'm saying this because tell me why members of parliament would decide to shout two-term when William Ruto is talking or is speaking. And imagine these are the same people that we expect to put the executive on toes. These are the same people that we expect to audit the executive, are the ones that are shouting two-term. You know what is good? Is that these people are just 294, but Kenyans are more than 50 million plus. So you see, I'm really failing to understand. Lakini kusema tu ukweli, what is going on? Can we watch some of the events or some of the things that happened during the William Ruto State of the Nation address in Parliament? Watch this.
Honorable members, estimates indicate honorable members, estimates indicate that achieving Honorable members, estimates indicate honorable members,
we will onboard private-public partnership in the modernization of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Mombasa and Lamu Airport, and sort out the challenges facing Kenya Airways by next year. This work is already in progress. Next week, I will launch the dualling of the 170-kilometer Rironi-Naivasha-Nakuru-Mau Summit Road. On the same day, I will break ground on the dualling of the 58-kilometer Rironi-Maimayu-Naivasha Road. The gridlock that paralyzes these roads every day, especially on weekends and holidays, will soon, by God's grace, be a thing of the past. Additionally, roads earmarked for dualling include Muthaiga Kiambu Ndumberi, Machakos Junction Mariakani, Mau Summit Kericho Kisumu, Kisumu Busia, Mau Summit Eldoret Malaba, Athi River Namanga, Karatina Nanyuki Isiolo, Makutano Embu Meru Maua, Mtwapa Malindi Mombasa, all the way to Lungalunga, Kericho Kisii Migori Isabenia, and Nakuru Nyahururu Karatina Kisii Oyugis Ahero. The Northern Bypass, James Gishuru Roads, Bomas Karen Gong, and Bomas Ongata Rongai Kiserian, including Gong Isinya and Naivasha to Kikuyu, among many other key corridors nationwide. This infrastructure drive will also include extending the standard gauge railway from Naivasha to Kisumu and eventually to Malaba. And that exercise, ladies and gentlemen, is beginning in January. In just 2 months, we will be beginning that process. Honorable members, estimates indicate that achieving Honorable members, estimates indicate
So that one tells you, that one sends you all those issues. You see, the most amazing part is this. I'm very sure that you see all these people that were shouting two-term, none of them, if you try to ask them what William Ruto was talking about, none of them will tell you. Hamna hata mtu mmoja ambaye atakwambia ya kwamba now this is what the president said, or this is what the president is planning to do. They are just here shouting, oh, two-term. Why are you shouting two-term? To impress the president, right? So after impressing the president, what next? Do you put into consideration that it is not the president who elected you? Do you even put it into consideration that the president has come so that at least you can try to audit, you can try to ask him questions that Kenyans are asking, the people that elected you are asking? Are you putting that into consideration? You are not. So, you know, suppose we had these things. Suppose maybe there's this notion, or maybe suppose these people decided that now this is what we want to do, and this is what is supposed to be done. It's supposed to be done this way, that way, and that way. It would be easier. It would be something that we would understand. But you see, at this point, there are several things that these people are failing to understand. Number one thing that members of parliament are failing to understand is that citizens are watching. Now, after citizens have watched and have made their decision that in 2027, you will all go home. So what makes you feel, or what makes you think that the president can be a two-term? If the people that elected you are the ones that are saying that you're going home. Now you people, you 294 people are shouting two-term. You are just 294. Now, out of these 294, there are people who elected you the 294. I want us to look at this thing this way. We have the president, and then we have got the members of parliament. Now, the members of parliament are shouting two terms. So it means that according to them, William Ruto is going to serve another term. Now, the members of parliament are failing to understand that they are not the ones that, though they elected the president, but their votes, even if they elected the president, they're just 294. Now, the 294 people that elected the president are saying the president is going for two term. Now, the people, the 50 million plus people that elected the members of parliament who are shouting two-term are saying that these members of parliament are going home. So it means that if these 50 million have said that these 294 members are going home, it means that even the president is going home. So tell me who is going to make the president two-term. No, just tell me who is really going to make the president a two-term. Hiyo tu ndio swali ambayo ningependa kuuliza. Kwa sababu gani nauliza hivyo? Nauliza kwa sababu these issues are here and there. This issue of this one must happen. We want to do this. It's coming to it's something like I think it's like a bother right now to majority of the people. Not literally majority of the people, but most Kenyans are at this point where they're like, are we really on the right track? Because if the members of parliament are the ones that are now supposed to answer our questions, they're not answering our questions, they're answering their own questions. They're the ones that right now they know what they want. Something that personally I feel like, I really feel like it's a failure. You see, it has really failed, it has literally failed. And these members of parliament, the truth of the matter is that I don't know how to put it. So unaona even William Ruto pia anajifanya kwamba is so much emotional about what the members of parliament are saying or are doing simply because they are shouting two-term. Yani ni kama anataka kujifanya kama anafurahia, yet hata yeye mwenyewe anajua kwamba nyinyi hata kama mnashout two-term lakini sio nyinyi mnapiga kura. You see, even though they are shouting two-term, but they are not the ones that are voting. The two-term or the one-term chant or the decision is with the voters. The people who are supposed to vote William Ruto once again, either vote him in or vote him out. But here we are. We are trying to question a lot of things. We are trying to do a lot of issues here and there, things that add up, things that don't add up. But at the end of the day, we all must accept that things are not going to work the way they think. But things are going to work the way citizens will decide. Unajua nafika point wakati mwingine unajaribu kusema kwamba hapa hata kama ni kitu fulani basi haitanisaidia. So at this point, even if the president does what, there is nothing that is going to gain. Like literally hakuna kitu ambacho kinaenda kutoka kizuri kwake kwa sababu I don't know how to put it, but I'm just trying to figure out the best word to use, the best way to put it and the best word to use. Like is it really worth it? Let me start from there. Is it really worth it, or is it a necessity? You see, is it really a necessity? We start from there. If it's not a necessity, then fine. We don't have William Ruto. It is not a guarantee that William Ruto is the one that must be the president for the economy to grow, to do good. Because if he has been the president for these years, na economy imekuwa worse than the way it was. So tell me what would happen next after William Ruto tena amechaguliwa in 2027. Si tunaenda kuumia. Anyway guys, I would like to listen to your thought at the comment section concerning this issue because ni kitu ambacho mimi mwenyewe nimejaribu kuangalia nikaona hapana. These guys are doing too much. Why are they lying to William Ruto? First of all, they are lying to themselves. And then they are lying to the president. Na rais ako tu hapo pia anacheka, ati anatoa kitambaa, anapanguza machozi, ati anafurahia. He's so much emotional with the reaction or with what members of parliament have said, shouting two-term. He's so much happy. Wamepiga two-term. You see, something that anyway, I would like to listen to your thought at the comment section, but don't forget to subscribe, because by subscribing, it will be the best way that you will get the videos any moment they will be uploaded by Bontabeda. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Bonfasino. Bingo.